I've honestly got no words to describe on how I am feeling right now after watching NXT Takeover. I've got no words. That main event, that main event was absolutely brilliant. It's like I've said many times before. I give respect to NXT. I give respect to NXT for the matchups and the matches they give us. So I'm going to do as best as I can to run down every match. We're going to start from the top here. We've got the War Raiders defeating Aleister Black and Ricochet for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Or as I say, Ricochet. This was a great match. But honestly, NXT always starts off with tag team matches. So I wasn't really all that surprised when I saw them start off. I thought it was quite predictable from NXT to start off with an NXT tag team title match. But it was a great match. I enjoyed it for what it was. And 31 minutes and 10 seconds is how long this match went. And it was great. Great action back and forth between both teams. And after the match ended, Aleister Black and Ricochet got a standing ovation, and they got a "You Deserve It" chant. And they do indeed deserve it, because it was an unbelievable match indeed. We had the next match was the North American Championship. We had the Velveteen Dream defeat Matt Riddle. With all due respect to the people that like Velveteen Dream and Matt Riddle, I really did not find this match really that exciting. I didn't really enjoy the match that much. I thought the match was really boring, slow pace. There were a couple of good moments, but a couple of good moments doesn't make the match great. So to the people that actually thought this match was great, that's totally your opinion. But in my opinion, I felt like this match was pretty boring, and I really didn't enjoy this match that much. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Matt Riddle. I'm not his biggest fan. I don't like him. I think he's boring. His gimmick isn't anything that's great. And I just really don't like him. I just really don't like Matt Riddle. I do not like the original bro. Velveteen got the win, which is definitely the right decision, because there was no reason to have him, Velveteen Dream, who just won the NXT North American Championship. There's no reason to make him lose. There's no reason to have two North American champions who won the belt and instantly lose it. We had Walter take on Pete Dunne for the United Kingdom Championship. Walter ends up winning this match. He defeats Pete Dunne after 685 days of being the United Kingdom champion. I was very impressed with Walter. This was the first time I've seen him compete, and I was very impressed. And Walter is definitely going to be a big threat. He's definitely going to be a big threat to the United Kingdom Championship. And I think he's going to go on another one of those big title reigns like Pete Dunne, because I don't think there's going to be anybody on the NXT Takeover, what's this play name? NXT UK's roster that is good enough to beat Walter. So I think Walter's going to do a Pete Dunne and have another unbelievable title reign. So Walter got the win there. Great match as well. Shayna Baszler defended her title against Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kairi Sane in a fatal 4-way. Shayna Baszler got the win. She made Bianca Belair tap out. Yes, people say NXT don't have people tap out. We just saw it happen 3 times tonight. We had Bianca Belair tap out to Shayna Baszler. And Bianca and in my opinion, with Shayna Baszler getting this victory, this really leaves me with the big question, who in the ever-living hell from the women is going to get called up? I don't think it's going to be Io Shirai, because I don't think it's going to be Io Shirai, because she's just come in. Out of the 2 women that I see possibly getting called up to the main roster on this women's match, it's either going to be Kairi Sane or Bianca Belair. One of those 2 women I definitely see getting called up. And so much for building up Bianca Belair, because people have said that they've worked really hard building up Bianca Belair. She's lost 2 times at NXT Takeover, so I guess that doesn't really make her a worthy champion if she's losing on the big stage. But it is what it is with Bianca Belair. She tapped out. She took the loss. And Shayna Baszler surprisingly hanging on to the NXT Women's Championship. I did not think Shayna Baszler was going to win. So that leaves us with the big question: who in the hell is going to beat Shayna Baszler? That is the big question that's the big question that is being left out there. Who is she going to beat? Who is going to beat Shayna Baszler? I'm going to predict Candice LeRae. The reason why I'm going to be predicting Candice LeRae is because we don't really see much of her competing, and I think Candice LeRae having that same fairy tale story as Johnny Gargano, I think would be a great story to tell. Speaking of Johnny Gargano, the main event was Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole, baby, in a 2 out of 3 falls for the vacant NXT Championship. What an unbelievable match this was. I've got no words. This match was unbelievable. And my freaking girlfriend decided to give me a call while I was watching this match, and it was really hard for me to pay attention, but I was able to follow along as much as I could. Adam Cole, baby, got the first fall. By the way, she called me when they were in the final 4, not the first 2. If you wanted to know. Adam Cole got the first fall, last shot to Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano got the second fall, made Adam Cole tap out, baby, to the Gargano escape. And then the final fall, these 2 men just put on an unbelievable match. The match continues on, and it's just incredible. The 2 continue to go at it. And Adam Cole, at this point, is getting frustrated. He's doing all of his big moves on Johnny Gargano, and he just can't put Johnny Gargano away. He just can't put him away. No matter how hard he tries, he can't put him away. And then we get to the ending. We get the Undisputed Era. Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly all jumping in the ring. Roderick Strong distracting the referee, and Kyle O'Reilly raking the eyes of Johnny Gargano, and Adam Cole was tapping out to the Gargano escape. Then we had Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish doing a tag team move, double teaming. Johnny Gargano. Adam Cole doing everything everything he can. Last shot after last shot after last shot. Adam Cole kept delivering the last shot. He delivered the last shot 4 times. And Johnny Gargano continued to kick out of every single last shot Adam Cole inflicted. And people say the main roster don't. And people say the main roster don't make people's finishing moves look weak. Adam Cole's finishing move, the last shot, became one of the weakest finishing moves after tonight, considering that they were making a big deal that Johnny Gargano kicked out of it for the first time. So he's the first guy to kick out of 5 last shots. And Johnny Gargano, in the end, was able to take out all of the members of the Undisputed, taking out Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, and eventually locking in the Gargano escape. Adam Cole tried to get to the ropes, but Johnny Gargano used his feet to push him and Adam Cole into the middle of the ring, and Adam Cole had nowhere to go. There was no escape from Johnny Gargano, and Adam Cole had no choice but to tap out to Johnny Gargano, and Johnny Gargano is our new NXT champion. You know, I might have said on my predictions that I wasn't a fan of Johnny Gargano getting handed the opportunity, but in my opinion, I think he truly deserved it after tonight. He truly proved that he definitely did deserve it. And the closing scene of seeing Candice LeRae with Johnny Gargano was also very great. It was very good. And seeing Tommaso Ciampa at the very end, walking up behind Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae and Tommaso Ciampa, embracing Johnny Gargano and giving him a hug and hugging Candice LeRae. The DIY family are back. And it seems like Tommaso Ciampa has embraced the babyface role once again. So, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it, guys. That is your NXT Takeover New York review. I didn't want to make this long. I wanted to get to be fast, straight to the point. So, and apparently backstage, I found out about this backstage, Adam Cole, it was blaming Roderick Strong for his defeat. So maybe there's gonna be some dissension in the Undisputed Era. So, but anyway, I'm out of here, guys. That's all you need to know. I'm exhausted. I want a break. Still just exhausted after NXT Takeover, and we've got WrestleMania tomorrow. Not tomorrow. We've got WrestleMania on Monday. And by the way, guys, because I did not know NXT was on today until I remembered that it was moved to Friday, well, Saturday here in Australia. So I'm going to be pushing my WrestleMania predictions to Sunday. I'm going to be pushing it to Sunday in Australia time, so then that way I can get it over with. So that way it'll be much easier. So, thank you all so much for joining me for this review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up. Comment your opinions down below as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review and enjoyed my thoughts and opinions on NXT TakeOver. See you guys tomorrow for my WrestleMania prediction.